Welcome to the start of the mini app workshop series where we will show you how you can build a mini app v2 or at least understand all the different sections. First of all, let's create a mini app by going towards my contents, my mini apps, and then press the button create first mini app. We will go with mini app version 2 because that is a flow-based mini app which is similar towards the flow builder you use for building your chatbots. Let's just call this demo, press create. Then from here, the mini app will show in your mini app overview. To make changes, just press the button edit. Then from here, you will see different menu items. We will have the flow builder where you will build your specific flow. We have the flow section where each flow can correspond with an action under the section actions. Basically, what happens is under the actions, you will have inputs and outputs, which you will register under the flows itself. App fields are basically the same as custom fields, which you use in your chatbot builds, which hold information, data regarding the different kinds of inputs and outputs that you will use throughout the mini app. Authentication means that you can add different kinds of authentications, like with an input based on API key or an authentication type of OAuth version 2. You can also have different kinds of requests here, but in general, having the input set to API key will be the most common version. As mentioned, actions will contain all the inputs and outputs that you will receive from the flow section and of course from the authentication section. Triggers can be used to have native added triggers towards your workspace or towards your chatbots, which will trigger based on certain actions that happen inside of the external request that you will have inside of your flows. One-time URLs are used to pull in some additional information where you, for example, can set up forms to capture users' data and then from there be able to use that inside of the mini app. With sources, you can set up predetermined sources, either static or dynamic. Meaning, with static sources, you will be able to provide a drop-down with static choices, while dynamic sources will pull the available options from an external request or an API call. With settings, you will be able to adjust the settings of the mini app itself, like name, description, logo, cover image, possible YouTube video, and you'll also have subscribe and unsubscribe requests. This is the main overview of the mini app, and in the next few videos we will go more deeply and in depth into each individual section.